In Sokoto State, the Police Commissioner Kamadin Okulola has assured residents that a proper investigation that will ensure a successful prosecution of the suspects accused of locking a 12-year-old girl in a cage will be carried out. The Commissioner for Women and Children Affairs told journalists that the government will ensure there is justice for the victim. We have a report.
Resident of Sokoto has his shock about the discovery of an extreme case of child abuse and dehumanization. A 12-year-old girl was thrown into a cage and starved for many months. Mrs. Esther Emmanuel is the victim's aunt. She is now being accused to have carried out this act against a minor who is in her care. Investigation also reveals that she got the backing of her husband and 3 children to afflict and torture the 12-year-old girl in her custody. This piece of scrap was once the home of the little girl. The victim lived here in the last 8 months without getting regular food and water until neighbors in the compound discovered this atrocity and raised an alarm.
Children were playing and they mistakenly fall on the cage where she was being kept, and the cage happens to open. And we now saw the girl and we started taking the immediate action by reporting to the appropriate authorities that are in charge, who can take further steps in order to make sure justice is gotten for the girl.
The Sokoto State Police Commissioner, in company of the Sokoto State Commissioner for Women and Children Affairs, as well as officials of the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, NAPTIP, visited the crime scene to get first-hand information. They also visited the victim at the Sokoto State Specialist Hospital, where she's been attended to by officials of the state government.
In the cage outside, there's where they put me inside. There's where they put me inside, and there's where I used to sleep on top the... How many days do you spend there? It has been long since the first day that we pack and come there. There's where I used to sleep on top the fridge outside there.
Sokoto State Commissioner for Women and Children Affairs urged the police to carry out a diligent investigation that will enable the prosecution of the suspect to serve as deterrent for will-be offenders.
We are going to take action immediately by God's grace to see that this girl is not malnourished. We will take care of her medication, and we will collaborate with the police.
On the NAPTIP side, the Honorable Commissioner of Police invited us to see what is going on in this case, and we are always ready to partner with any security agency, particularly
the Commissioner of Police says such act is inhuman and totally against natural justice, equity, and good conscience of the law.
The woman, the wife of the man, said she did not even know the mother of the girl, and that the father happened to be a senior brother and is late. The other children with the woman, we are going to investigate whether she was the one that even born them.
The suspects are in police custody for proper investigation and onward prosecution when the industrial action embarked upon by the Judicial Staff Union of Nigeria, JUSON, is called off.